The third in this context is the purification by knowledge and vision of what is path and what is not the path. Mag, amag, yan, dasan, visuddhi. It is the purity related to the path. After removing the doubt as above, the ardent understands the threefold characteristics of the thing. Life is a mere flow, having rising and falling in every moment. What is transient is unpleasant, and where change and sorrow prevail. There cannot be existence of a permanent soul. While realizing this state of existence, there comes a moment when one has some supernormal things like first, a supernormal light, obhasa; second, as a strong thrill of pleasant sensation, piti; third, composure, pasaddhi; fourth, a strong faith, adhimukha; and fifth, a great energy, paggahav; and sixth is the ease, sukha; and seventh, that is the deep insight, yana; and eighth is the mindfulness of the insight, upatthana; and ninth is the equanimity, upekha; and the 10th, a light desire for this state, nikanti. They are no doubt the automatic produce of the insight, but they are by nature impediment to progress. One should not be misled by their grandeur or understand that they are obstacle in the way of Nibbana. Understanding so, there should be mindful discrimination of the path and not path, not to turn towards the alluring situation is the path, and developing desire for them is not path. The fourth purification is the purification of the knowledge of the vision of the way, patipada yan dasan visuddhi. It is the stage of having a background of knowledge by which the path leading to Nibbana is realized. It is the technical name of 9 types of knowledge which one gets in the progress of the efforts of insight. They are the first, knowledge of arising and passing away of the conditions thing, uday abhay yana. Second is the knowledge with regard to the dissolution of the things, bhang yana. Third is the knowledge of things as full of fear, bhay yana. Fourth is the knowledge of things as full of evils, adinav yana. Fifth, knowledge of baneful things as disgusting, nibbidha yana. Sixth is the knowledge about the wish to renounce the worldly things, muchyata yana. Seventh is the knowledge of reflecting contemplation, patisankha yana. Eighth, knowledge of equanimity towards conditioned things, sankhar upekha yana. And ninth, the knowledge that leads to adaptation, anulom yana. With the arising of these 9 types of knowledge and contemplating in the background of the nature of things, the insight becomes sufficiently strong. This much of achievement is the limit of purification of the knowledge of the vision of the way. The fifth purification is the purification by knowledge and vision. Here the insight is unshakable and mind is immensely pliable. With this, the Yogavachar proceeds towards the supramundane realm through the process of 4 strong Javan movements, namely Parikamma, Upachar, Anulom and Gotrabhu. Reaching the Gotrabhu, his career as a Puthujan ordinary man ends and that of an Arya begins. He is then in the supramundane plane, set on the path leading to Nibbana. He clearly understands that the first noble truth, dukkha, has been realized. The second noble truth, samudaya, has been dropped. The third noble truth, nirodha, has been obtained. And the fourth noble truth, patipada, has been fulfilled. Realizing so, he passes through the path and the fruit stages, gradually attains the four stages of sainthood and realizes Nibbana. It can be seen here that entire practice of attaining seven purification by way of development of insight culminates in the realization of the threefold characteristics of the nature of the things, total curtailment of attachment therefrom, and attainment of the state of eternal bliss. It is attained and realized there and in this very life and makes the being free from further becoming. It is being experienced by analyzing the changes after the meditation practice, by observing how our ignorance is decreasing and how the friendliness, metta and compassion, karuna are increasing. The ahipasik and ditthidhammic nature of the path in this way becomes fully justified, and the Dhamma wayfaring efforts are doubly fructified. Further, the essence of vipassana is anupassana, which means to see the truth as it really appears. This anupassana is practiced by the discipline called as satipatthana, which is translated as a foundation of mindfulness. Lord Buddha has taught that there is one and only one path leading to the purification of beings, for overcoming sorrow and lamentation, for destroying pain and grief, for reaching the right path, for the realization of Nibbana, which is the way of fourfold foundation of mindfulness. This fourfold mindfulness consists of Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana and Dhammanupassana. These are practiced by the Yogavachar, remaining ardent, self-possessed and mindful. These have full consideration of benefits of the man, leading towards to the state of Nibbana. It is not advisable for all to follow all the four. Rather, each one is beneficial for the group of people having similar type of psychic base. The first two, namely Kayanupassana and Vedananupassana, are the path for the persons with dominance of attachment, tanha charit, and engaged in getting purification through the samatha. There also the person exerting sluggishly in his process takes Kayanupassana as his path, and that who exerts sharply chooses Vedananupassana.